Hello and welcome, Sedrik and Sidra here, CR Wrestling Commentary, New Japan Pro Wrestling World Tag League 2021, Day 3. And this and yesterday's Super Juniors for Day 3, the Day 3s of each, they're coming up late because the dude uploaded it late, so we only get it when we can get it. And we end up seeing it late in the afternoon anyway. We haven't watched TV shows, movies, or none of that stuff. We've been dedicating all this stuff to wrestling. So when we awake, we do commentary because that's what y'all want to hear. That's what y'all gonna get because we love y'all. That's how that is. That's how we roll. That's how it works. All right. And so, and we apologize if we don't have that much to really say about a lot of matches because not much really happens. For example, the opening tag team match, and getting right into this, is Nagata Yuji and Tiger Mask 4 versus Yano Toru and Tanahashi Hiroshi with rookie referee. Forgot what his name is, but I realized that he's been doing some heel work, so I'm watching him. All right, I'm watching this ref. He's doing heel work. You know, look, see the match is over, and he looking at Yano like, you know, you stole the last biscuit. I'm gonna kill you. You know, I think he might be known for killing people for a certain, petty reason. So we have to watch him.
All right, biscuit stealing.
Hey! Population is dropping in Japan. I think this ref got something to do with it. He's got something to do with it. That steely, cold look in his little dead gerbil eyes.
Yeah, he does have something to do with it. He's not fertilizing us. Need to go out there and work.
I don't trust this guy. I don't think I'm ever trust this guy. He scares me from afar. So the match, y'all, we done enough filler. The match is not, it's a steady flow, but can I say this?
It's just a match.
Nagata seemed like he couldn't grasp what to do with Yano. It seemed like his timing was off with Yano. Maybe they don't work enough together. I noticed that Tiger Mask and Tanahashi don't seem to work that well together. Now Tanahashi and Nagata are right. Tiger Mask and Yano are better, but not exactly all right. But in the case, the match is a standard 3-star match. They just go through their things. Yano, he does everything that he can do. And honestly, near the end of the match, I'm trying to keep these short because these things are ending up being an hour long and they don't need to be that long. Mm-hmm. So we apologize for that. Sometimes you just want to hear who win and move on. But there are little things I want to pick out, just little misinformation things that I've noticed during the match. How these guys don't necessarily work well with each other in singles, and you can see that in the tag match. You could see it. Now, they all should know each other very well, but when you haven't done this in a long time, singles-wise, it can throw off your tag team game. And if y'all ain't tag teaming all the time, then it can still show, even if you do the singles a lot.
As part of the problem with New Japan, they have very few static tag teams.
And you need those static tag teams. They are a must. But New Japan, since they don't, like Sidra was pointing out, but they gotta, piecemeal people together. And then when they do it, they piecemeal the wrong people. Now Ishii couldn't be a part of this because I think he's touring over in the United States.
He's got individual endeavors.
So it is what it is for this. The match, Nagata was it's like he was gonna tap out Yano with I think Nagata lock 3, or what we come to know as Rings of Saturn. The scissor leg and reverse armbar. We've seen this, from the back. But it's like it's weird. Because Nagata went from, I got you, and you can submit, I can tap you right now, to, let me turn it over into a pin. It was weird. I'm not used to Nagata doing that at all.
Maybe he was following orders.
And then when he did that, Tanahashi, he rolls into the ring real quick, grabs Yano's legs, rolls him over, and he pins Nagata. And that's it, and that's the match. They didn't really work well together, but at the end it was a nice little aid from your tag partner, and then you get the win.
Yep.
You know, that's all. I think they did a good job.
You were paying more attention than I was, so there you go.
So, you know, it's a decent, fair opening match. Y'all know with his, you know, antics and whatnot, it'll always keep you entertained. I just think they all could have worked better together. But, you know, that's for future endeavors if they have any. So with that, we're going to get done with the first match and we're going to get on to the next ones. All right, moving on with the second match of the World Tag League Day 3. We've got Suzuki-Gun's Suzuki Minoru and Taka Michinoku against United Empire's Aaron Hinare and Greto Khan. And I'm slow with the names because normally I would have this stuff right there in front of me. I would type it out. But since this is just podcast version, I'm just going on memory and whatnot. And I'm going to be honest with you. The match, you know, intros are here and there. Okay. Hinare, his intro is awesome. I don't think he can have a bad intro. No, it'd be no lights, no nothing. He just walked to the ring. You'd be like, that's the best intro I've seen in a long time. How can I say this? It was a standard match. I like how, you know, Suzuki-Gun do the jump start thing. It's pesky. It's funny. Not funny like, haha, look at that, that's stupid. No, funny. You know what's gonna happen, and you can't help but laugh. Like he caught you. Mm-hmm. Y'all got caught. You know, you should have been watching out. You know, and it's not the same as you've been watching as in, you know, you're watching a Hulk Hogan match where it's so much the same thing all the time. You're like, how you get caught with that? You know, he's about to start hulking up, roll out the ring and wait.
Yeah.
You know, and point at nobody. So the match, they spill to the outside. They fight outside. Hinare gets his ass whooped. Taka gets his ass whooped. When they go against each other, Taka gets his ass whooped.
Yeah, Taka just gets his ass whooped.
And they get in the ring. Taka turns it around long enough until he gets his ass whooped.
He tries.
He tries. But it's your standard match, and it's an entertaining match. I wouldn't say it's outright high skill pro wrestling, although Suzuki, he's stretching them in the ring, you know. So it's
he was doing some terrible things with Hinare's arm.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Terrible.
But ultimately, you know, the aided Ace Crusher onto Taka, the whooping boy. You know, Hinare and Greto Khan, they secure the win and they gain points.
Greto Khan and Minoru were jaw jacking.
Yeah.
After the match.
Something gonna go on with that.
And then they charged each other and fought to the back. So
they fought off.
Hopefully there'll be some beef. Mm-hmm. I think they will have a good one-on-one.
Yeah. I can see that.
I'd pay $1 to see it.
I'd buy that for $1.
That's the line.
Ah! All right. Well, we got 4 more matches and 2 more events, maybe 3 by tomorrow, but it's getting late and we start this when you get off work and whatnot. But man, I'm beat to shit. I'm tired. It's my eyes are so tired. The stuff I want to do and I can't see well enough to get it done. But I'm trying to hang in there for another match or 2. So, all right, our next match, tag team match, because it's all tag team today anyway, is Bullet Club versus Bullet Club House of Torture. So it's Chase Owens and Bad Luck Fale versus Yujiro Takahashi and Evil, along with Dick. And it's how can I say this? You know, they started off and it was like, look, too sweet everybody. And Chase is like, oh man, screw this. I already know how this ends. No, we ain't even doing this. So he jump starts and everyone starts fighting. They spill to the outside where they keep fighting. And they do that for a little bit. But I mean, they get back in the ring and, you know, more or less a match ensues.
Yeah.
More or less. I'm being very specific. And it's simplistically not a great technical match. Chase Owens couldn't really be Chase Owens, not necessarily.
No.
Bad Luck Fale was more like, I'm trying to keep y'all from cheating and hurting my boy.
And he was able to actually do that. He was kind of an equalizer.
Yeah, and the ref was getting in his way of trying to stop the others from being bad.
Yeah.
And so what I realize is what Chase and Fale could be. They could be a different version, a kissing cousin of Ishii and Yano. They could be. I don't think it's going to happen, but they could be. Chase is good to play a good heel Yano without the vileness of Yano.
Yeah.
But in any case, there weren't any high spots in this match, not until there was one where, not really no high spots, but it was a good spot where Togo had got up there trying to block Fale from getting the grenade on Takahashi, but Fale turned around and Togo, he grabbed Togo, and Togo did the whole sign of saying a prayer before he got hit, so that was funny. And then later, the ref was down, and so, hijinks ensue. The garrote from Dick was around Fale, and Takahashi was trying to hit Fale with the staff, with the stick or the cane. Fale elbowed him down. Evil runs in at him, trying to hit him with a chair. Fale elbows him down, and then he backs Togo up into the corner. He crushed some Dick, and then he spills out the ring. Now this is when it went bad, all right, but it is what it is. Chase and Fale got a finisher where it's a high angle backdrop combination with the grenade.
Oh, grenade launcher, isn't it?
Yeah. And this one was ill-timed as Chase came in, gets the backdrop, but Fale did not get the grenade in midair. He had to follow it down. He was late. It looked ill-timed, okay? And they're working on it.
With the hard camera where it is for these, it looked poor.
Yeah, it looked poor, but it is what it is. And Bullet Club, they get the win. House of Torture, they go to the loser circle in this one. So
and Fale was the equalizer, even with as tepid as the match was. He kept it from being an evil dick match.
Yep. And so, good job. So we're going to get on with the next match. Honma walking to the ring like he's got a leg injury, but maybe that's just him. I don't know. But in any case, they're sort of in the wrong team to have a leg injury. But we're going to get to that match, once it's done. So let's roll. All right. So Makabe Togi and Honma Tomoaki as versus Los Ingobernables de Japón's Naito, Tetsuya, and Sanada. And look, literally, this is just standard 3-star. I would get all my shit in type match. That's really what it was. But there's some issues that I have. Makabe, how can I say this? He needs to stop, and I've noticed this since the start of this tag round robin tournament. He needs to stop the 10 punches in the corner. It looks terrible. It looks phony. It doesn't look like there's any effort into it. It's just not good. So, he gets Naito in the corner, pat, and the first 3 look okay, passable. And then after that, it's like, why are you doing this? Why? Oh man, sorry for coughing y'all ears. The match could have been better. But New Japan they don't have mainstay tag teams like that. Two, they don't know how to do tag team wrestling. That's New Japan's downfall when it comes to this tournament. They don't know how to do tag team wrestling, and they don't have a lot of standard tag teams. They just throw people together. For example, Nagata and Tiger Mask, it's okay, them tag teaming, it makes sense, fourth generation wrestlers in terms of age group. But Tiger Mask, one show, no belt. Next show, he's got a belt. Battle in the Valley, I think it was. So he and Robbie Eagles are tag champions. They're just throwing people together.
Yeah.
That tag team made no sense.
Haven't they always done that?
Yeah.
Okay.
New Japan has always done that. The last people to truly be great tag champions are those that are an actual tag team. Those are the like least ones. And so I just wish they could be a little bit better. But then the match concludes. Honma being the fall guy this match. And it's a sequence, and the camera angle should be good, but I think they should have used the hard camera for this one, the distant camera, the side angle. Because this one captured why Honma, in New Japan's eyes, will never be able to be on top in tag team or singles. It's not his injury. It's not his darker complexion, even though he tries to liven it up with blonde hair. No, it's because he is so rigid, he doesn't bend. He doesn't bend, so when Naito tries the forearm, it looks too soft. When he tries the Manhattan drop, it didn't even connect. Honma couldn't even get his legs up. I feel bad for Honma because I like him, and I feel bad for him. Honma got he was pinned by Naito.
Yeah.
So LIJ goes over. It's just almost every sequence. Honma was so rigid, it's hard to do anything with him. And I feel bad for him. And I wish there was something that could be done. I don't know if it's psychosomatic or if it's physical. Or it might be a combination of the two. But I wish something could be done for him. Because Honma's cool. I like Honma. I like him. And every time, no matter how much of a heel he could be, when someone moves out of that headbutt, I'm like, that person that moved out the way is a dick. I don't care how much of a babyface they are. They're wrong. They're jerks. He's got my sympathy card. He's got it all in his back pocket. But yeah, Los Ingobernables de Japón, they win. And I guess GBH or whatever you want to call them, they take an L.
Honma and Makabe.
Honma and Makabe.
When it comes to Honma, I like Honma too, but unfortunately, I like him more based on the memories of how he was before his injury.
Yeah.
And it's sad and it sucks, but it's true. He is able to come back, which is great, but
the quality has dropped off significantly.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Honma.
Yeah, me too.
But I'm glad that he's able to wrestle, because that's all he ever wanted to do was wrestle. He might know that his match qualities have dropped considerably, but at the same time, he was pretty much nearing the end as it was. Like he was getting a push, but he was also, in New Japan's eyes, near the end of getting a push. He was right there at that midpoint. So that midpoint was taken by time off to heal. And it sucks. But enjoy Honma Tomoaki as much and as best as you can, because if the day comes where he can't wrestle, you're going to miss the time that he could. So enjoy it. All right, so the next match is Tenkozi. So Tenzan Hiroshi and Satoshi Kojima versus Dangerous Tekken, Zack Sabre Jr. and Tai Chi. And look, the match was kind of and then near its end, it started picking up. And I'm going to be honest with you, I got pulled into it, even at these odd camera angles. I got pulled into it. Normally Tenzan would be what I would call the tank, the guy that's hard to put down and they're built for power or strength. That's, like they could just take that beating. Well, some power and strength about the same thing anyway. But it's just, but that tonight was Satoshi, and I was not gonna say this. This match actually got me hopeful. It got me hopeful. Tenzan, I wish he would take time off and get that ankle repaired and healed. But it's probably healed in such a jacked up way that you would have to destroy it to fix it, which would take about a year off. So it seems that he's probably going to be doing this for another 2 to 3 years. Then I would take the year off. Finish as strong as you can. In any case, I got hopeful. Dangerous Tekkers was definitely doing it up, showing that thing. Just being a good cohesive tag team, and they was neutralizing Tenzan, but not so much Kojima. So Kojima, was able to fight back. He and Tenzan, they got that assisted ace crusher on Zack Sabre. He went out the ring, and then they tried on Tai Chi, and Tai Chi was like, no matter what, you are not going to take me down. Okay, we get it. But then I was like, something don't feel right. Kojima hit a brain buster on Tai Chi, which should have won the match. Even at an odd camera angle, I said, that looked brutal. And I'm tired of people kicking out of brain busters. That's aggravating. I am tired of seeing these good brain busters and people just basically no selling it. They kick out, they move a little bit to get up slow, and then full bore. It's a goddamn brain buster. That's it. They get it, they hit it, it's over. That ain't what they doing, and it's aggravating. And then it seemed like Kojima had to think about things. But he and Tai Chi went back and forth while Tenzan was wrapped up on the mat with Zack Sabre, who had him in some kind of submission hold. I couldn't see it well. And I'm like, really? They're going to do this to bust it out into a singles match? Oh my goodness. And so many times. I mean, Kojima lariating the arm, lariating the leg on the Inzwigiri. All of that stuff. All for naught. But then Tai Chi got that power bomb on him, and Kojima kicked out, and that gave me more hope. I was like, okay, maybe they're gonna let Tenkozi get this one, And then no, he got the air raid crash on Kojima. 1, 2, 3. Look, your leg get a lariat, your arm get a lariat. You should be pretty much neutralized at that moment for a little bit. No, he didn't even sell the damage of that. You look at Kojima Satoshi and you look at those arms, and then he throws that lariat so damn fast with arms that big. His arms are almost a blur at his age. You got to sell that shit. You got to. You do better to get hit with a cane. I ain't bullshitting on that either. But yeah, they screwed Tenkozi over again, and Tag champions win, but you look at it, they shouldn't have. So it is what it is. New Japan just don't know what to do. They don't know how to do it. In any case, final match of the day coming up. I don't know. This better look good because I would show this right here should have been an opening match. That's what I'm saying. Or at least mid-match. I mean mid-card or something. But we'll see. We're getting behind, but we're gonna try to do some catching up. We're gonna try. In any case, let's roll to the main event. Okay, time for the main event. Sidra's gone to sleep and stuff. She wasn't so interested in this match because of who's in it. But I don't know. I like this match. So this is God, Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga Loa versus Goto Hiroki and Yoshihashi. All right, let's just get this out the way. They got this shit in. They all got this shit in. I mean, this whole match is the main event, right? Right? So it deserves for everyone to get their shit in. All of it if they want. That's cool. They did what they could. Now, this match was overly competitive and not in a bad way, actually in a good way. This match, it was back and forth. It was partner help partner. I don't like when they break it down to as 1 versus 1. God isn't even, you can tell that they're not necessarily geared for that. But they go with New Japan tag team policy, conduct, and whatnot. So, okay, it is what it is. But this match, I ain't gonna lie, I give it 4.5, maybe 4.9 stars. I can't give it 5. I can't. But this match was, honestly, I'll be honest with you, way above the caliber I thought it was. God, they're gracious. They're gracious because other teams I've seen in the main event with Yoshihashi and Goto Hiroki, they practically bury that team. Other tag teams do. So God, they're freaking saints compared to all the other ones. And this is, leading up to this World Tag League and whatnot. But look, the match, they got this shit in. Tonga Loa, I didn't see a great deal. I didn't see him selling his leg if there was any leg work done. I can't recall if it was or wasn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not feeling the best that I can, and my memory is I watched this whole match, but it's just flipping. It's just on and off with things. So I had to start writing down notes when all the hollering started. Because without these small notes, I wouldn't even know the finish of the match. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So I'm hoping that this passes, and then my memory can come right back, and I don't need this stuff too much. But I thought there was a tell. I thought there was, but there isn't. When Yoshihashi and Goto Hiroki put on their dual submission holds, normally they lose those matches. I thought that was going to be a tell. I hadn't said anything yet. I don't think anyway, at least for this team. But I thought I was getting there. I thought I was going to be able to say it this match. But no, this was kind of cool because Goto got a sleeper hold on Loa, and the butterfly lock is on Tonga. Tonga Loa carries Goto over and delivers a double axe handle to break up the butterfly lock. I thought that was really cool. And then, they start getting this shit in. Ushigoroshi on Loa. So Loa, he, wrestling term, takes a powder. The gun stun on Goto. Goto takes a powder. Okay, in other words, they roll out the ring. So it's just Yoshihashi and Tama Tonga, and they start doing it up. Okay, they're countering each other's moves and holds and attacks, and they're doing really good countering Karma, Gunstun, or Ace Crusher, whichever you want to call it. They're doing really good. It's building the tension, and it kills these two teams battling each other. Kill that odd camera angle. It just buried the odd camera angle. You forget about it. You're just watching the match. You're just drawn into it. That's what this match did. And you're just watching it. And you're not necessarily hopeful, but you're not distrusting. And you're like, what's going to happen? They eventually get the Magic Killer. They got that on. Yoshihashi. Matter of fact, before that, Yoshihashi and Goto, they got the assisted GTW or reverse GTR or whatnot on Tonga Loa. And it's weird. Loa was limping after that. He didn't limp before that. But he was limping afterwards, so something must have happened. Maybe he hit his knee wrong or something. That can happen. But Magic Killers all around and whatnot. But then, ultimately it came down to these two again, Yoshihashi, Tama Tonga, and they was doing it up, and Yoshihashi got the Yano roll up on Tama Tonga and pinned him. 1, 2, 3. Tama Tonga was trying to kick out. He was trying to roll them shoulders, but it just wasn't enough. Hey, I ain't know it was going to be like that. Yoshihashi and Goto Hirooki, they won. Oh, damn. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. God is going to be all right no matter what. So you got to give these two something. And I think they did a good job at doing that. I thought this match was very well rounded, crafted very well for New Japan style of tag team. God not only put these guys over, but elevated them. Mostly. I mean, the Booker calls who want to win, and it's up to the wrestlers to make it look good. I get that. But man, they could have just, God could have been like, it's going to get to this point. We'll just bury it, cow down, get pinned, get out, and that's it. They could have done that. They didn't. They fought to the bitter end and lost. That's how they made Goto Hirooki and Yoshihashi look good. It's a beautiful match. I liked it. I just hope Booker Man can keep Yoshihashi and Goto Hirooki elevated. Help them keep looking good against these other teams. That's what needs to happen. So, hey, look, that's going to do it for this right here. It's already roughly 7.5 minutes into this last one. I don't want to go too long, and I said all that I possibly can. I think y'all should watch this match. I really do. For those that haven't seen it, and for those that are ahead, I'll catch up at some point. I'm going to be doing World Tag League probably by myself, and Sidra wants to watch Best of the Super Juniors with me. So we'll see how this goes. So look, y'all stay safe, keep each other safe, keep yourselves safe. Just be good out there, y'all. Be safe, all right. I want y'all to have a prosperous life, okay? Because we all need to keep watching wrestling together. So, good night. See you next time.